Leave it in the comments. What's the first thing you'd do if you were here? Just look at how confidence becomes the best outfit in this place. Incredible how the sun highlights that person's confidence. This is the power of living, without complexes or mental limitations. That level of security isn't bought. It's earned when you decide to live on your own terms. This is the power of living a life without filters, just you. People here seem to float with a confidence that captivates. There's an aspirational connection that makes you desire more in life. Incredible how the sun highlights that person's confidence. Comment below the name of a song that captures this energy. Do you remember that time when your presence was so luminous that people felt better just by being near you? This is confirmation that that mental paradise wasn't just a dream. It was a real possibility. In the subway, everyone is in a hurry with a lost case. But here each person walks with a presence that hypnotizes. People walk with a confidence that disarms you. There's an energy in the air that makes you want to leave your worries behind. Tell me in the comments, what's the most striking thing about a place like this to you? This is proof that life is a gift you should enjoy every day. The noise of the city is replaced by the sound of seagulls. Did you see that person who walked by with an effortless, seductive energy? What would be the first thought you'd let go of? Tell me. While in the office everything is haste, here people only have one agenda: their own tranquility. Because freedom isn't found in the destination, it's found in the attitude. There's something about this place that reminds you of that perfect moment when everything fell into place effortlessly. Do you remember when your energy was so contagious that it lit up any place you were in? There's an energy in the air that makes you want to leave your worries behind. The secret isn't in getting there fast, but in enjoying every step of the way. That's the carefreeness that's felt when you live on your own terms. While your credit card finances your whims, here abundance is found in what doesn't cost. What song would you like to listen to while walking on this beach? The most effective therapy is the honest conversation you have with yourself in solitude. What's that travel dream you have in mind that resembles this paradise? Paradise is a mindset that makes you feel complete. That's the difference between existing in a city and truly living in paradise. Pure natural elegance. Write in the comments, what's that dream you dare to fulfill? What would your most confident and secure self do if they were on this beach? It's an attitude that's only achieved when you stop seeking others' approval. Here, people walk with a carefreeness that seems forgotten in the city. Just look at the silhouette that takes your breath away, with a confidence that's felt for miles. That's the security that's felt for miles, without needing words. Because sometimes, just dreaming about these places gives us the motivation we need. You can't help but notice how people here radiate happiness in every step. Because that ability to create magical realities is still your most powerful and unexplored natural talent. That's the confidence that comes from knowing you already have everything you need. While your savings account generates anxiety, here, wealth is measured in experiences and unique moments. Every movement tells the story of someone who has completely freed themselves. Just look at the confidence that captivates your gaze. A true inspiration. That's the carefreeness that only comes when you feel completely free. This reminds you that true beauty is in authenticity. Because travel is the best investment in memories and personal growth. Here, each person lives with that same intensity, as if they had decided that life is too short to settle. The work week is an invention, but full life is a daily and personal choice. Look at how each second here is lived with that same conscious intensity that makes time precious. What inspires you most about people who live with so much freedom in a place like this? What's the most important lesson you take from seeing a place like this? People live with a carefreeness that makes you want to put down the phone. Incredible how people connect with the environment. It leaves you speechless. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you see a place like this? Share in the comments. What adventure would you like to live in a place like this? Incredible how people here project a confidence that hypnotizes you. Because that mastery of the present moment you observe is exactly what your scattered mind needs to remember. That's the level of security that only comes when you accept yourself as you are. This is the inspiration you need to start living the life you've always dreamed of. True connection isn't in your phone. It's in your ability to be present. Because life is much more than others' opinions. Incredible how the sun highlights that confidence that captivates your gaze. True tranquility comes when you turn off external noise and turn on your inner voice. That's the confidence that's breathed in every smile. Tell me in the comments, what's your favorite beach song? Did you see the tropical elegance that hypnotizes in every person who passes by? Here, natural beauty merges with confidence, creating a magnetic aura. Tell me below, what destination makes you feel as alive as this one? Paradise isn't just a destination, it's the attitude with which you live it. Here, each person radiates that authenticity we used to have before we complicated our existence. This is proof that those dreams you put away in the drawer are still waiting for their moment to shine. If you could live in this environment, what would you be capable of achieving? You can't help but notice the natural grace that dazzles in every movement. Because this beach mindset can be yours no matter where you live. Because this beach mindset can be yours no matter where you live. Life is much simpler when you let happiness guide you. That awareness that you are what you consume in all senses of life. That inner wisdom that emerges when you stop looking outside for what you've always had inside. Did you know there's a difference between looking good and radiating natural magnetism? You can't help but notice the natural grace that dazzles in every movement. This is the true meaning of living a life without regrets. Here, confidence is the only accessory that really matters, and it shows in every step. Tell me, while your routine asks you to run, here people teach you to fly. That joy is a reflection of their total mental freedom. The stress of daily life stays in traffic, but the peace that's breathed here is felt in every smile. Look at how people enjoy every second, with a confidence that disarms you. Incredible how people here project a confidence that hypnotizes you. That freedom of time is what allows each day to be a new adventure without pressures. Here, the only concern is deciding what time to enjoy the next sunset. That personal creativity that turns real life into the most exciting series you could ever follow. Write to me in the comments. What do you think it takes to have that same confidence in your life? There's a vibe of total freedom that makes you want to leave everything behind. Do you remember that time when your energy was so authentic that it attracted exactly what you needed? Do you remember that time when your intuition about people was so accurate that you seemed to read hearts? Here, the only rush is that of the tide, and each person seems to be in their own movie. Look at how the sun illuminates people here. Here, the only rush is that of the tide, and each person seems to be in their own movie. This is the true meaning of living without comparisons. Observe how each small pleasure here is celebrated with that same intensity that makes everything significant. You can't help but notice the natural elegance that radiates from every person under the sun. What would you do differently if you knew you had the power to transform yourself so radically? Because that serenity isn't a luxury. It's a natural state you can recover when you decide. Because that freedom you feel when watching them isn't just nostalgia. It's a promise of what you can experience again. Because true peace is having nothing to prove. What inspires you most about people who live with so much freedom in a place like this? Look at how people move, as if they were in their own movie. Just look at that confidence that disarms in every smile that crosses these sands. It's impossible not to notice how the environment brings out the best in everyone who walks here. You can't help but notice how the environment brings out the best in each person.